guys, Simone here, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we are in my Osher closet. I have everything between like product stuff for pop-up shops and a whole bunch of other material, because today we're going to be talking about what's the best practices and like what's kind of some key points of how to shop online wholesalers, especially if you're like me. I'm from Houston, Texas, so it's not easy for me to just go up the street to Fashion District and be like, hey, I need this and this. So we're going to talk about those key points to help you as a new boutique owner, or if you're kind of just searching around trying to get your feet wet, of how you can shop online successfully and get great quality products. So without further ado, let me also say I have a new schedule, but I'm going to stay consistent this time. So it's going to be every Friday, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure that you're always here at that time, and you will get a very informative, lovely video. So without further ado, let's hop into the video. So this video was actually suggested by one of my line sisters. Thank you so freaking much, Anaya, because this is a really good idea to kind of give people the opportunity to get a sneak peek view of actually how to shop online. So this actually kind of sparked from a bad experience when I ordered something that was completely terrible. So real quick, you might actually be wondering, okay, so what kind of bad experience did you have, Simone? When I tell you it was terrible, it was like I asked for this and then I got this. Do you see that? Because I see that. I see it looking at you, see it. So I'm going to help you not make that mistake when purchasing your brand new items for your new store, or whether it be some continuation of some items that you actually want to bring in. But with that, I was thinking, how do I make this video not so dry and actually interesting? So I thought about, well, you know what? I'm going to show y'all my actual process, right? I think I might actually just blow it up as an actual video. So let's actually jump into that video. Let's look at that, and I'm going to do like a voiceover and show y'all what I actually do and how it gets done. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and start. Now the best thing about this website that I'm using is that it is public, so you can view it if you'd like. If you want to follow along, you can go to giddywholesale.com and you can just pick like a random outfit that maybe you envision being in your store, and then we can just follow along together, okay? So also, if y'all hear any fireworks in the background or cars moving by, it's pretty crazy outside, but I still am dedicated to making this beautiful video. So let's go ahead and start. Now, whenever I'm looking for my outfit, I actually purchased this outfit, by the way, and it was great. Now, whenever I'm looking for my outfit, I want to see what the price is, because at the end of the day, we're trying to get to where the money resides, right? So that means we need to flip and turn it into an actual profit or a return on investment. So let's say, for example, you'll usually find your price right here where it says login, but let's say just for the sake of the video, it's $20, okay? So $20 is not that bad, but we want to make sure whenever you're looking for an item that is maybe a good fit for your store, you want to make sure it's also a good price for your store, because you have to remember, what you buy it at, you can't just sell it at that, so you have to make your money as well. So I would usually like to recommend that you stay at the lowest 45% to at the smallest maximum 60%. So that means, let's just say this is $20 and I'm going to mark it up 50%. That means I'm going to sell it to the customer for at least $40. And what I'm going to do actually too is in the description below, I'm going to drop a link for a profit margin calculator. That's what I use because it lets me calculate what the revenue will look like, what the profit's going to look like after, and what I'm going to sell to the customer with some percentages. I could just like actually put in and say what kind of percentage I want. So I'll link that down below for a little bit more help with finding a good profit. Now, the next thing I'll look at is sizing. I want to make sure that it fits my customer, and that's what you'll want to learn is who is your customer, what sizes do they usually gravitate towards. So for me, it's always a small, medium, and large. But now if you look closely right here, let me zoom in, you'll see the golden of the gold, an extra large, which is really good because this lets you know that this item can be marketed to a even bigger size ratio, if that kind of makes sense. So I'm getting my small, my medium, my large, which I usually get, but now I'm getting an extra large. So I can definitely not really upsell, but I can definitely kind of upsell to a curvier women. So after looking at size, of course, a good tool to use, just like when we go to Fashion Nova, Boohoo, Pretty Little Things, you want to make sure that we get the right size, right? So I love that they offer you a size chart based on the tops, the bottoms, and even the plus size down here. Oh, and denim plus, so I really like that. So make sure you kind of compare and contrast. Okay, what am I wearing? What is Simone wearing today? What size am I wearing? What's my bust? Does it kind of correlate with the wholesalers size guide? And that'll definitely help to let you know if it's going to be true to size, a little bit smaller, a little bit larger. But I love that aspect of my wholesale website, Giddy. Also, big thing. Besides the model stats down below, you definitely want to know, of course, what is the model wearing, so that way I can say if I'm modeling it, or if my customers are usually 5'10" and above or 5'5" and below, then I know a good kind of perspective of what the item will look like on my model. So besides that model stats, you want to look at the style description. So here, what I love to look at, because again, we're looking for quality. So I'd love to look at what the material is actually made of. Spandex lets me know that it has a little stretch to it. You'll also be able to give your customers kind of a little more value and let them know how they can wash it, how they can care for their new item, what the model is wearing, of course. And again, we have the stats down here. Another big thing that I love looking at is that it's high-waisted. I love when an item is high-waisted because that just brings a little bit more security for some of my customers, because they feel more comfortable with that. Sometimes you'll see that it has a zipper or no closure, and it'll give you just a little bit more features of the actual item here in the description. So make sure, just a recap, look at the price when you're looking for outfits. Look at that price. Look at the sizing that it offers. Also look at the description. And last but not least, look at what the actual item looks like. So my favorite feature of Giddy Wholesale is that you can play the video and get an actual 360. So let me see if I can play it so you can see. Look at this. Isn't this amazing? It's freaking amazing, because whenever you're looking, I'm going to play it again. Whenever you're looking, you want to make sure that the light is hitting on those sensitive areas that I like to call, which is going to be the breast area and the backside area. Let me see if I can get a picture. So the reason why we want to look at the backside area, and I'm going into really tedious things, because as an online shopper, you have to look for these things, because it's not like we're shopping in person, so we can't feel tangibly and things of that nature. So here I would usually look at the sensitive area, and one of them is going to be the backside area, because I want to make sure that I can't see through this garment. I can't see like maybe lines or anything of that nature. I'll scroll down. I'll look at where the hem lies. Now for me, when I looked at this, I was like, I think this might be too long. But I was thinking on the upside, for my taller girls, for my taller customers, they're going to love this because it won't be flooding. And then for my shorter girls, what I would recommend for me, I'd probably go get it tailored. Now, if this has an unhemmed edge, then it's perfect to cut, and it'll still keep the good quality of the material. So those are just some little things that you'll start to learn as you do more online wholesaling shopping. But another one of the sensitive areas is going to be the breast area. I don't see, sometimes they'll have like nipple coverings and you can see the shiny material. I don't see that at all. Sometimes you can see the actual cutout of the wire of the bra. I don't see that. That's great. I love how the features are. Looks pretty good online, and I'm just gonna play the video like back to back to back just to see. You can see like where the light hits. It looks good, and I love it. So from there, I'll make my decision whether I want to go ahead and purchase it, or if I want to save it in my cart and wait for later. I really hope this kind of helped with the whole purchasing process and the kind of scouting process of how to find your item. This is how I do it. I'm pretty sure there's tons of other ways. If you're a boutique owner, or if you have some experience, let me know how you online shop and maybe help me out. Another couple of features that you can look at to help you as well. It's not on this website, but sometimes these wholesalers will have reviews. Check it out, Google them, Facebook them, see what people are talking about, because people, y'all know when something isn't right, people are quick to say it. Also, whenever you're Googling your wholesale website, besides reviews, check out customer service, check out shipping, processing times, and you want to get familiar with that, so that way you know in the future how it's going to happen to where when you place and when you click that order button, when you're going to get it, time frame, that way you can let your customers know. That way your marketing is a little bit more cohesive when the actual thing is coming in. I'm trying to think of something else that's really helpful besides going in person to some of these showrooms. If you haven't been, I would definitely challenge y'all to go and actually go to like a Magic trade show or Atlanta showroom, or even the LA Fashion District, to go actually put your hands on some of these clothings, gain some gain some networking skills with some of the wholesalers, and that'll definitely help. Because sometimes when you gain those relationships with the wholesalers, they'll actually end up like messaging you like, hey Simone, we're about to drop this. I thought your company would like it. What do you think? It hasn't dropped on the site yet, but I want to get your opinion. I can place you an order, or whoom de whoom, blah blah blah. So it really comes in handy to even make relationships. And trust me, you don't have to be in person to make these relationships. You can actually message the actual wholesaler. A lot of the time, some of them work through WhatsApp or just simply emailing. So make sure you're making those connections. Again, pay attention to that price. Pay attention to the sizing variations, size guide, the details, what is it made out of, reviews, and actually connect with these wholesalers. I promise you won't be disappointed. But I hope this helped y'all with y'all's either entry into wholesaling online, or if it kind of further educated you just a little bit. If I missed anything, let me know. I can make another video, or let me know if you liked it and give me some suggestions in the comments. Thank y'all so freaking much. Also, before you leave, I would like to say, if you're kind of looking for, maybe this video was informative, but it wasn't really hitting the right notches. If you're looking for more of like, okay, what kind of vendors should I actually use, Simone? You can check out this video right here, or I'll put a card up here where you can easily click it. So that way you can check out what vendors I shop and kind of get the the practice of going through and looking for these vendors. So thank y'all so much. Have a great day. Bye guys.